Live updates, APC, PDP battle for control of Osun West. Live updates, APC, PDP battle for control of Osun West. The victory of Governor Rauf Aregbesola of the All Progressives Congress, APC, in the 2014 governorship election in Osun is believed to have set in motion the eventual victory of the APC in the 2015 general elections across Nigeria. However, now in Osun, the APC is in a battle for control of an area it once dominated. Voters in Osun West Senatorial District will today, Saturday, choose their representative at the Red Chamber of the National Assembly after the former occupant, Isiaka Edluk, died in a controversial circumstance in April. It is a straight fight between the People's Democratic Party's Ademola Edluk, who is the younger brother of the late senator, and Mudashiru Hussain of the APC, although there are 9 other political parties involved in the election. The late Senator Edluk was of the APC, a party his younger brother dumped during a controversial primary process to challenge its candidate. Premium Times Oluwal Josai brings live updates of the election, which has already lived up to its reputation as keenly contested. 8:38 am, voting at Unit 10, Ward 4, Alejuwanid voting has commenced in Eid. 8:41 am, Osun West election underway in Eid, Ademola Edluk's town. Election started exactly 8 am, and is going on peacefully. Accreditation and voting are going on at the same time. Accreditation and voting are ongoing. 9:25 am. APC alleges that PDP thugs have invaded Agbonike Unit, Ward 10, Okene, Igbedor LG. A statement from the APC security room says the thugs are unleashing mayhem on the people. There are reports of invasion by thugs of the PDP at Igbokita Unit, Ward 10, Okene, Igbedor LG, as there is no single security personnel available, it said. 1004 am. There are issues of card readers effectively scanning the fingers of some people at Ademola Edluk's polling unit 2 Ward 2 in Eid North, which has a total of 586 registered voters. The affected voters had to fill the incident form. 1006 am, PDP candidate, Ademola Edluk, votes. He says he is 100% confident of victory. He says the morale is high in the camp of his supporters in spite of all the allegations making the round. Edluk voting 1006 am, I am very optimistic. 100% optimistic. With God on my side, victory is sure, Mr. Edluk says. 1008 am. He also expresses satisfaction with the electoral process so far, hoping that it continues that way till the end of the election. 1009 am. There are reports that the card reader machine at Unit 7 Ward 7 in Abito in Eid North has malfunctioned, but INEC officials are making efforts to fix the problem. 10:10 am. Unit 3 Ward 7 in Eid South LG has incomplete ballot papers. Presiding officer says there are 547 registered voters at the unit, but only 544 papers were supplied. There is however calm at the unit as security officials are on hand to ensure no breakdown of law and order. 12:31 p.m. APC candidate, Mudashiru Hussain, votes at Unit 1 Ward 3, Bua Primary School in Ejigbo. He acknowledges the election as peaceful and satisfactory. He expresses hope that he will win the election. APC candidate, Mudashiru Hussain, declares free feeding for all voters at his Unit 1 Bua Primary School Ward 3 in Ejigbo. Voters are queuing to collect food at the polling center. Mudashir Hussain 12:35 p.m. Osun House of Assembly Speaker, Najim Abdul Salam, says INEC was fantastic in its preparations. He said this after casting his vote at the Unit 1 Ward 4, Ilwipeju in Ejigbo. Mudashir Hussain casting his vote 1:29 p.m., matriarch of the Idluk family, Madup Idluk, has commended the election saying it has been peaceful. The immediate younger sister to the late senator also is certain that her brother would win the election. Madup Idluk casting her vote 1:30 p.m. Heavy deployment of security men has been done at Igbakiti and Igbedor LG where hoodlums threatened to unleash mayhem. Premium Times can confirm that the hoodlums were chased away but had to remain at different positions in the town. 1:32 p.m., the Commissioner of Police, Feminadio, said although there were rumors of hoodlums attacking polling units, saying the fact was that there were no actual incidents. He said all arrangements had been made to make sure voting continued unhindered and results were collated and transported to collating centers. 2:23 p.m., the Osun State NISC Director, Emmanuel Anta, has commended the performance of core members so far in the ongoing senatorial election. He also appreciated the level of confidence the people have on them. According to him, the core members had been well mobilized and all funds due to them would be paid as soon as the election was concluded. NISC State Director, Emmanuel Anta 2:25 p.m., election ends at Ilawar Unsagbo Unit, Ward 10, Igbedor LG. Sorting of ballot papers begins. Voting ends at Ilawar Unsagno Unit, Ward 10 Igbedor LG. Counting begins. Voting ends at Ilawar Unsagno Unit, Ward 10 Igbedor LG 2:28 p.m. Poor voter turnout was experienced at Isakan and Igbedor local government as voting ends at polling units. Some of the polling units visited recorded low turnout when weighed against the number of registered voters. At Unit 02 Ward 10 at Igbedor LG, only about 200 persons actually voted at the unit with about 1,500 registered voters. The same was recorded at Apanmu in Isakan LG. 3:25 p.m., counting begins at Igbedor. At voting point 1 Unit 0R Ward 10, polling officers are counting the ballot after sorting ended. 3:26 p.m., PDP in early lead at Igbedor result Unit 02, Ward 10 Igbedor PDP 227 APC 107 Unit 4 Ward 10 PDP 152 APC 89 Jubilation in Osun West as PDP takes early lead at Igbedor. PDP supporters go on the streets expressing their joy for the results announced so far. This is even as majority of the results are yet to come out from high voting areas. 4:23 p.m. PDP and APC candidates in the Osun West election, Ademola Adluk and Mudashir Hussain, won in their respective units at the count of the votes. At Hussein's Unit 1, Ward 3, Ejigbo LG APC scored 152 while PDP scored 148. Idluk's PDP scored 148 and APC 8 at Unit 1 Ward 3 in Ede North LG.